What's up, guys? Welcome. Thanks for being here. This week, I'm going to be doing some vlogging, like some home vlogging, filming some day in the life stuff and what I'm up to this week. Hopefully, I have some interesting stuff going on. It's just kind of like a normal, quiet week. My goals are really just to be productive and get some things accomplished in my house. Right now, I'm out. I'm going to pick up my coffee order at Starbucks. I'm at my local Starbucks and I placed an order on the app. So I'm gonna go in and grab my iced coffee. Kind of disappointed with the Starbucks menu lately, honestly. I just don't feel like they're coming out with anything exciting or new. I'm kind of over the whole like Dubai pistachio thing. I feel like I'm being hit with this everywhere. I don't hate it, like I like it, but it's like everybody just decided, okay, we're in on the Dubai trend, and it's everywhere. I really liked the Dubai crumble cookie they had a couple weeks ago. I liked that a lot. And I like the Dubai chocolates. I think Russell Stover's has a Dubai chocolate thing out. Oh my God, at Valentine's Day, they actually had, you know how when you go into like CVS or Walgreens, they'll have all of the red Valentine heart things from like Russell Stover's or Cadbury or whatever it is. They had one that was all Dubai and the heart was green. It was crazy. I was like, instead of it being a red box of chocolates, it was a green box of chocolates to indicate that the entire inside was all Dubai chocolate. Anyway, all of that to say, I'm kind of like over the whole Dubai trend. So I just ordered my standby, which is the brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso. I'm gonna go run in and pick that up, and I'll be back. Okay, I am back. Got my brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso. Just like stir this up a little. I have my own little stash of plastic green Starbucks straws. I don't know what's going on with straws. Like sometimes, they had plastic straws and they took them away and then they went to paper straws. And then for a while it seemed like plastic straws were back. And now they're gone again, they're back to paper straws. So when I find a location that has plastic straws, I grab a bunch of them, I save them, and I have this little secret stash. Delicious. So good. So good. Okay. So, let's see. What am I up to this week? Snapshot is first week of March. We just got hit in the Northeast in New England with humongous snowstorm. Actually, I'm sitting right where I'm parked right now. I'm sitting right next to an enormous snowbank from where they plowed. And, my kids have been back to college for like a month now, since they went back after winter break. And, we've had Valentine's Day, we had like snowstorms, we had a lot of stuff. And now it's March. I kind of feel like, the light at the end of the tunnel is near. And hopefully all this snow is going to melt. It's going to be spring soon and everything's going to be wonderful. So a lot to look forward to as far as like springtime. The time change is coming up soon. The Oscars are coming up soon. Do you guys watch the Oscars? Is anybody excited about the Oscars this year? I have to find out like what are the popular movies and like who's even hosting it. Like I'm kind of out of the loop, but I always watch it. But I do have some housework to do, some cooking, some menu planning stuff. So I'm going to head home and see what's going on there. housework done, straightened out my dining room, which looked like a bomb went off, but I got it cleaned up. I put out some of my St. Patrick's Day kitchen dish towels and stuff like that. I'm changing out some of the decor in my house. All right, so I'm in good shape. I probably need to do a little bit more heavier housework. You know, it's been snowing, like I mentioned, here in the Northeast, so like a lot of dirt and stuff gets tracked in the house. So I probably need to like mop, Swiffer, whatever, do all of that. The snow has been tough. Oh my God, it was like crazy. If you live in the Northeast, you know, we got hit with a lot of snow. It snowed, some of it melted, it snowed again, some of it melted. Then we got the blizzard. So it's been crazy, and I have an above ground pool, which I've talked about many times, but this is what was causing me the most stress. Is I was worried about my above ground pool and all of the snow and the ice piling on top of the winter cover, and was it gonna hold, you know, waking up in the middle of the night or like at 5 o'clock in the morning and looking out my bedroom window like, is the pool okay? So, you know, it's fine, by the way. It's holding. But it is something that kind of like adds a little layer of worry in the winter. You know, not only do I have to worry about like whatever, you know, frozen pipes, roof, ice dams, whatever's happening to my vehicles, you know, on top of that, now I gotta worry about like the ice on the pool. This has been a tough winter. Typically, as it rains, I can like get the water off the cover. I have like this little like pump that I plug in and it siphons off the water. Obviously, when it's snow and ice, I can't do that because it's not melting. It just keeps piling on top of itself. But so this is literally my let me think about this. This is how many winters now have I had the pool? When did I get the pool? I got it in 21. So this is my 5th winter going through the winter season with the pool, and this is the first one where there's been this much snow and ice. It has never snowed this much. It has never been this cold. Usually, like I said, it's water and I can just get the water off. This is like the first time since I've owned the pool that it has been snow and ice all winter. So it's been an interesting test run to see how that all shakes out. And I actually just got a letter in the mail from the company that I hired to open the pool that they want me to schedule my opening already. And I'm like, oh my God, like it seems soon because, you know, you look out the window, it's all snow everywhere. But yeah, I got to get it on the calendar, the opening. And that's actually a very like positive and hopeful and happy thing to think about. My pool being open. I probably won't even open it until June. I don't open it too early. It's just too cold. So the other thing I wanted to share is I got a new lip balm that I love. I was really looking for a new lip balm. I mentioned this before when I do like my favorites and I talk about makeup and stuff, but I just use chapstick. I'm like 100% a chapstick girl, and I love to buy chapsticks and all the fun little flavors that they come in, you know, like I like to get the mint cookie and the cake batter and the peaches and cream and all of the many different flavors of chapstick that you can find. So I like that a lot. But I always am looking for like a real lip balm, like not that it's not a real lip balm, but you know what I mean, like a product. And I tried the Laneige sleep mask, which was like crazy. Everybody loves that thing. It's like a lip balm. It comes in a pot and it has fun flavors. The one that I got was vanilla. Wasn't really crazy about Laneige. I mean, it was perfectly fine, but I didn't think it was this like fabulous life-changing product like everybody was talking about. So I used that for a while, and then my coworker had this one on her desk, Poppy and Pout, and I was like, oh, I want to try that. And this is kind of cool because it's like eco. It's in a cardboard tube, and the flavor I got was mint. So I really like that. They have a lot of other fun flavors too. You can buy this at Ulta. I'll link to it. Hey, new day here. I'm up and getting ready to start my day. I'm gonna make some coffee at home today. So yesterday I was at Starbucks and I was like complaining about how I didn't really like the menu and I didn't think they had anything new and exciting out. And once I got home and checked my email, I saw that they are launching their new spring menu tomorrow, which is great. So they are going to have some new items. They're doing like a toasted coconut. They're bringing back the lavender that was from last year and I think the year before. So kind of funny because I was literally just complaining about Starbucks yesterday, and now I see that they are launching a spring menu and it's going to be out tomorrow. So by the time this video goes live, that menu will be out, and I actually might go there tomorrow and try some of the new things because toasted coconut sounds really good. I definitely want to try that. But today I am making my coffee at home. So, yeah, I have like a little Ninja Pods and Grounds coffee maker at home, which is the Ninja coffee maker that can do K-cups, but also you can put your own ground coffee in. I don't usually use the K-cups, although my kids like to use them. I like to do ground coffee, and you can do a single serve in this. You can do a regular cup of hot coffee in different ounce increments. This coffee machine has actually like a pretty decent amount of settings, so you can do like hot coffee and choose how many ounces you want it to be. There's an over ice option. There's a 4-ounce like cappuccino option. I like to get my coffees from Joffrey's. I love the Joffrey's coffees. Sometimes you can find these in Marshall's or Home Goods or TJ Maxx. I tried to go find some recently and I couldn't find any. They just didn't happen to have them. You know, it's like sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't. So I ordered this from the Joffrey's website. This is the Mickey and Minnie Be Mine brew. It was like, you know, Valentine's flavor, and it was it's chocolate and coconut cream, and I had a second bag also that was kind of like a brown sugar cinnamon, which I already went through that entire one, and that one's gone. So I like to order these, and I'll put them on the setting. Which setting did I do today? I think I did the over ice setting today. So if I set it for over ice 14 ounces, you don't actually get 14 ounces. You get this is probably like 6 or 8 ounces because it's a little more concentrating, with the assumption being that you're literally pouring it over ice and that the ice is going to melt and kind of dilute it a little bit. So I don't actually do that because I don't want to dilute it. So I'll run the ice setting but then not actually pour it over ice. Once it is like room temperature, I will put it over ice myself. So got my little cup. This is also from TJ Maxx. All peopled out. That's right. So I'll put like 5 or 6 ice cubes in here. And then the iced coffee has already been brewed into this cup, so I'll just pour it in over the ice like so. And at my local supermarket, I found this Starbucks almond and oat milk non-dairy creamer. It is the caramel macchiato flavor. This is super good. So I'm just going to pour that into this. When I use this creamer, I do not need to add any additional pump syrup. So I have some of the Torani syrups over here. I'll usually get like a vanilla bean or a French vanilla or something like that to put into my coffees. But when I use this, I don't add the syrup because this is flavored enough. So that is just the coffee. Like I said, I use the iced coffee setting and then put the creamer in. And that's going to be my iced coffee made at home. So good. Yeah, so the mixture of this coconut flavored coffee plus the caramel macchiato creamer is so good. So then other times I'll run the 4-ounce cappuccino and I'll put that in, and then I will add some of my Torani pump syrups, and then I'll put oat milk in. Now this coffee machine also has a feature on the side. It has like a little whipper, so if I use regular milk, I can froth up the milk and pour that in and make like a macchiato. But for the most part, I just pour milk in and I just do it as a latte. And I was really into having oat milk at home for a while. And Chobani actually makes, I don't use the Chobani creamers. I know they're really popular right now. I use that one by Starbucks, and it's non-dairy creamer. The Chobani creamers with all the popular different flavors, those are not non-dairy, those are creamers. So I don't usually use those. What I really liked was the Chobani oat milk, and it was a vanilla flavor. So I think they had a regular oat milk and then a flavored oat milk that was vanilla flavored, which came in the blue carton, and that has been discontinued, which I'm so bummed about, because I really loved that vanilla oat milk, and it was almost like a non-dairy creamer. It was so good. So that's gone. I can just buy regular Chobani oat milk if I want to, which I guess maybe I will, but I don't know, there was just something about the vanilla flavor. So trying to find another oat milk brand that I liked, and I can't find another one that lives up to the Chobani. So I got Oatly, and this is a vanilla oat milk, and I've seen coffee shops use this. Like sometimes when I'm out at a coffee shop and I order something with oat milk, I'm watching them make it, and they pull this brand Oatly out of the fridge and use it there. So I know I've liked it when I've ordered it at a coffee shop and they've used this. So this is fine. It's good. I like it. It's not the same as the Chobani. I did like the Chobani better, but it's a good substitute. So just a couple different variations I like to make at home. And then the other thing, I keep forgetting to use this, but this is a Trader Joe's product that I found, which is this cold foam creamer vanilla, and this comes out as like a whipped cream. So I'm going to try this, and the flavor is vanilla. Yeah. I'm going to try putting this on top of my coffee. I keep forgetting that I want to use this. It's a nice little like way to add a cold foam. Oh, look at that. Nice. So good. I've bought this a couple times and gone through a couple cans of this already. So different times of the year, they might have seasonal flavors of this. When we were at Trader Joe's in the fall, I want to say they had a cinnamon version of this. I'm not sure if it was cinnamon or if it was maple. It might have even been maple. I'm trying to remember, but how the guy got me and sucked me into this was, you know, at Trader Joe's, they have the little like sample stations where you can like try something. So the guy had cups of hot cider, and he was putting this on top of the hot cider, but it was like a cinnamon flavor or a maple flavor, and we had it on top of the hot cider, and it was so good. This is what like sucked me in and convinced me to buy this. And I actually bought their cider too, and their cider is so good, hot or cold. But we were heating it up, like you know, you buy it in the plastic jug, but we were actually heating it up and having it as like a hot drink. And because I don't drink hot coffee, like I only drink ice. It's so funny. When I want a hot drink, I will have cider or hot chocolate. And Trader Joe's hot chocolate mix is like the best one ever. This is like my favorite. Love this. And then I also like a typical Swiss Miss too. If you look, depending on your supermarket, you can get Swiss Miss in like a rich chocolate or a dark chocolate. And the Swiss Miss rich chocolate is so good. Yeah, and then this is the Swiss Miss dark chocolate, which is also really good. I don't know which one I like better, rich chocolate or dark chocolate. They're both really good. And then one time at my supermarket, I had done a mobile order where I put in the mobile order that I wanted the Swiss Miss dark chocolate, and they were out of stock. And you know how they'll suggest a substitution for you? So they were like, oh, do you want this substitution? This Signature Select dark chocolate, which is like a canister, not a packet. And I actually said, no, I don't want the substitution, but I must have answered too late because they gave it to me anyway. It was in my grocery order when I came home and unpacked everything. It was there. And I was kind of like, oh, I said I didn't want this, but I actually tried this and I love it. And this is the kind of hot chocolate mix that it suggests that you make with milk. This is so good. And I love the kind of hot chocolate that you can make with milk. It is so good. It's just so rich. The other one is obviously simpler. Just boil water, pour it in. But if you have time to like sit there and stir and simmer the milk and the hot chocolate, it is really delicious. So I do recommend this. It's Signature Select, which is Shaw's. I don't know if people have that in their area. So good. So, yesterday I did get some things accomplished. I got some housework done, just some straightening up, tidying up. Started to put my Valentine's Day decor away. I showed that. And I'm going to do some more of that today, and I actually have to do some basement cleaning and basement decluttering and organizing, because as I like change things over from winter to spring, a lot of things have to come out of the basement, a lot of things have to go back in the basement, and my basement is starting to get out of control. So I'm going to spend some time down there today and make some headway in cleaning my basement. Not the most fun thing ever, but it does need to get done. So hey, good morning, new day here. I'm out at my shopping center and I'm gonna pop into a couple of stores. I just got an email last night that Bath & Body Works has a new collection. They're doing a Peeps collab, Peeps the candy, you know, for Easter, so I'm gonna go in and check that out. And then I'm also gonna pop into the paper store and see what they have new for Vera Bradley for spring. So come on, let's go check it out. The Peeps collection at Bath & Body Works was super cute. They had tons of cute items, you know, the typical shower gel, body lotion, body spray. Like the car air freshener, they had the hand sanitizer, they had these cute little buckets that you could buy to be the Easter basket. Those were super adorable, so I loved seeing that. Oh, and they had candles also too. The scent is exactly what you would expect it to be for Peeps. It's very marshmallowy, candy kind of scent, really nice. And then I popped into a paper store to check out the Vera Bradley collection, and they have some really nice new spring prints for Vera Bradley. They had this really cute straw bag with the turtle design on it that I thought was beautiful. So Vera Bradley introduced these beaded bags this year, and they have been very popular and very viral. My paper store location did not have the beaded bags. They did have the beaded coin purse and like a beaded bag charm, and those are really cute too, but they didn't have the bag. So check around for availability at whatever store near you carries Vera Bradley to see if those are still available. If you're interested, the beaded bags were beautiful this year. Have out for spring. They had this really cute denim chambray I liked in a lunch bag. So now, as promised, I'm gonna go into Starbucks since they just dropped their new spring menu. They have the lavender flavor, which is back, and they have a toasted coconut flavor. So I just placed a mobile order at my local Starbucks, and I got the toasted coconut iced latte. You can get this as a hot drink, get it as a cold drink. I always drink iced coffee no matter what, year round. So I'm gonna go pop in and pick up my mobile order, and we'll try the new Starbucks. So excited. All right, I'm back. Sorry the light is so bad here. I am like staring directly into the sun. Okay, here it is. I got a venti toasted coconut latte. About to try it for the first time. Got my own personal straw. Oh, that is, oh my God, that is so good. They topped it with a little something here too. I don't know if you can see that. That's good. I love coconut. I like anything toasted. I like toasted coconut, toasted almond. When they had toasted white chocolate, that was really good. Delicious. Happy with that. That's a really good one. I like that. I'll probably have to come back again another day this week maybe and get the lavender, although I've had that one before. Just to fulfill my spring checklist. So I think I'm going to end the vlog here. Thanks for following along with me this week. If you like seeing these videos, please give it a like. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you add me to your subscriptions. I hope everyone is having a great week, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!